bia no sini trase na yemfa ye ho hye yame nsa yame ti Asafo ye dawase se nam wadom so wahumobro so nda da ponde yi wa me da ho ti ase se de ati shankan din da ye dawase nso pi se wo a yeto nsa fra won obodu asomdwem shankan din da obiara nso a yeto nsa fra na ombudu ha no ye de ne kra ne ne pedu na shonsa se gene tata na fa nu be kan ye ho nde dwumadi ye bedi eye sonko kra ye de hye yameti Asafo wo anumiam ye de ahye Ghana anumiam ye de ahye Africa anumiam ne santi ye so se huamobo ye fa dwumadi nkwa wie yi asomdwem ye wi a na se ye ode da wase wetie yen amen.
Thank you, Pastor Abam, for that warm prayer. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our very own, the General Secretary of the Kristo Asafo, Dr. Kwadwo Odro.
The academia, invited guests, the clergy, media, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols duly observed. Today marks the third and final day of the maiden Expo of the Kristo Asafo of Ghana. Despite the increasing technological advancement across the globe, the share of African contribution has been limited. In our quest to break their technological gap, Apostle Professor Engineer Kwadwo Safo and the Kristo Asafo of Ghana have in the past embarked on annual technology exhibition. The aim which has been to advance the technological know-how of Ghana and Africa at large. This year's exhibition has taken a new turn. Unlike the previous, individuals and institutions in Ghana and the larger African community have been invited to participate in this event. This is also in line with the theme of the Expo, transforming the frontiers of science and technology in Africa, our continent, our future. This year's Tech Expo, they sought to harness Africa's tech ingenuity and creativity, innovations by providing the platform for both young and old innovators in Ghana and Africa, who have talents like Apostle Safo to exhibit their technological products. KANTANKA Ghana Tech Expo 2021 also marks the next phase of the annual technology exhibition at the beginning of a great initiative to promote, nurture, and encourage young and old talents who will be the technology giants in Africa. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, at display today are innovative products on automobile, KANTANKA Okofo armored vehicle, KANTANKA electric car, KANTANKA automatic paint sprayer, KANTANKA three-phase induction motor, artificial intelligence, sustainable farming techniques, security as well as affordable renewable energy. It is indeed a great pleasure to warmly welcome you to this extraordinary maiden Tech Expo. Thank you all for sharing in our dreams. Yemamunyina akwaba. Medamasi.
We now welcome you all to the special tour about to take place on the final day of the KANTANKA Ghana Tech Expo, strictly by invite. Please do.
Technology. Take a look at KANTANKA, lifting the hope of Africans, proving to the world we are capable.
Tunataka kuambia ulimwengu tunataka kuambia ulimwengu, tunataka kuambia ulimwengu.
It's candy beat, oh my god.
Let's give you the dawn.
Take a look at us.
This 72 voltage is used to
We
run
are
the
from
vehicle as a
Africa.
whole. So with this vehicle, it's able to run.
Where there's little
This is
or
the
no
fourth edition of
hope
KANTANKA electric
for
vehicle. So with this fourth
technology.
edition, we have been able to advance, talking in terms of the speed. With this vehicle, we are able to go 100 to 120 kilometers per hour. Yeah, which is being an advance with the speed level for KANTANKA electric cars.
Sir, please, there is also a security of a full vehicle. The windscreen are also bulletproof. So we have stages, please, let me have this side, please. So we have stages with which the preparations were made for the windscreen. So initially, sir, we started from here. We started from here and the Apostle tried this. And after the try, this is a shot from AK-47. And then we had the results. So we have to improve. So he came to this side where is the second stage of production. We still had the same results, even though it wasn't as severe as the first one. So we went to the third one, and this was the results. So the results, we saw that from the third one, we have the crashes from the bullets and the impact of it before we came out with the final one. So with the final one, it's fully bulletproof. So from the windscreen to the other side, the doors of the car are all bulletproof. The body itself is also that. The body itself is also bulletproof. So when
to withstand shot from AK-47.
yes, please. This is a month and some week production that this car was put together. Aside the various experiments that was made to come out with the final product, putting them together took a month and some weeks before we were able to do that. When you open the door with the weight and other things involved, aside giving it that luxury so that the carriers or the officers will feel comfortable in the ride, we also have protection for them to ensure that they are also well protected. So with the cameras that we have, you'll be able to monitor all that is ongoing from that side, this side, the other side, and the back side also. You also have that to ensure or to monitor whatever is ongoing here. So that is what we have. And then when you look at this one too, it also helps the security personnel in the vehicle who will also be fighting against any other criminal to also have their protection from there. The glasses which they can see from, and then also the shield that is protecting them. It is 360. So it is no need for the driver to be turning the car around before you can have your view. You can have it whenever you turn around. It can carry a maximum number of 7 security personnel in the vehicle, and then you'll be good to go when we have it. Good. So when you look at the base of these cars, the bases are very solid. And then also we have very good absorbers for the tires and other things that will help the movement. In terms, yeah, it's a 4-wheel drive. It's a 4-wheel drive. It is automatic too.
We use in germinating seed. Normally, we see that in the olden days, before we can farm, unless we raise a bed from the ground. But now, there's a new technology that we can now grow a seed inside this seed germinator. So as you can see, it's 5 chambers. So we can grow the seed chamber. That causes the seed to be very soft so that it can grow. That's the seed germinator for you. This is the incubator, a multi-purpose incubator. This is a 1056 incubator. It hatches turkey, guinea fowl, chicken itself. So as we can see, this is the ostrich incubator. So that's the incubator. Thank you very much.
Thing we have here is a palm kernel cracking and separating machine. What this does is that we are no more going to crack our kernels one after the other to get our oil. We are going to pour the kernel in the hopper,
It comes to the cracking chamber. The cracking goes on there. Then we slide here into the separator. It's able to separate the fruit from the shells. So the fruit will be coming out from this point, and then the shells will be coming from there. The last equipment we have is the coconut peeler. We are no more going to be cutting ourselves when we are peeling our coconut. This works such that I just put my coconuts there. Whilst you press or move it up and down, you're going to cut off or peel the shell from the coconut. Then you put it there, press, and then you're going to create your hole. If you have a straw, you put it inside, you enjoy your coconut. You put it back and divide the coconut and enjoy your entire fruit. Thanks so much.
Thank you. High technology.
Okay. This is a prototype of a combined reading and spraying machine, as you can see on the screen. And it is being controlled using the mobile phone. Its movement, forward, backwards, whatever direction you want it to go. It has a sensor being mounted in front to detect obstacle. In case you are driving it forward and it encounters any obstacle, the machine will turn the other way around. And as I said, it is being operated using the mobile phone. You can operate it to a distance of 30 feet or 9 meters. We have the sprinkling part and we have the motor down, so you can control both using your mobile phone. So, as you can see.
All right, thank you. Let's move to the other stand. That is KANTANKA Organic.
Yo, me pamucho, se muhe enyoma ye weheya. Eya de fufro krafe na Emeritus Professor Asafo Akofena ediaba. Uhe minifa so ha ni de afrase or the Bible de odi aye gari. Bible odi aye gari, santumo odi aye gari, ene menken odi aye gari. Na afi we de, o se there bi ye wa anu ne ho, obi anim se koko nko na ye de ye anu ne. Enti odi aburo aye anu ne ni bi. Or the wheat, ayebi, and or the beans, ayebi, no the emon, so aye, anunia nibi. We are the full cry, be New Year's year. Emeritus Professor Asafo Akofena, Ediaba. Send your buyer, you near Nibusua. Young cartoon woman say, you bet me Adani Yensa, near the eye the full. I'm on my name, home fast. And it's a oko. Now, if you move up to say by Rapra, let us say, Yatuagu, and young home fast. Nemo muhu sabayre na doso afaye ni gari ne fesio abuwa bi ankum ebe papa ma ama wanya osika saa na bode no nso ubetimi de aye na santum no ubetimi de aye na menken so wo de aye enti wenti na o cheso ye bibiman so ma na waba ma bibiman wo ba oman ho ba no se sabe wo tiaru premu kura obedidi so oman na aduane ni ho a oman ni ahoden enu nti na odi nim de kwa so a kire saa ne oma wenu nyina.
Actually, that's KANTANKA Organic. Actually, plant and medical research. Actually.
Welcome, Mr. Chairman. This Department of Plant and Medical Research, and I'm Dr. Nana Kwadwo Safo. Here we have Immunolate, which is a distilled product. Apostle Safo, over the past 20 years, have been doing consistent research into plant medicine and came out with this unique extract, which is distilled. It's a very good immune support medication and good antiviral. We know that it's very difficult to fight against viruses right from when they were discovered. So they go through their natural history of 2 weeks before you can fade them out. Some even go to the extent of affecting your major organs, like hepatitis B for your liver, and the COVID in our time affecting almost every organ, but primarily in the lungs. But through research, we realize this extract from Apostle is rich in antioxidants. It's also rich in other bioactive compounds which help with fight against inflammatory conditions. So if you have COVID-19, or you have a viral illness, this is able to calm the various inflammatory processes.
So you're welcome to KANTANKA Organics Hub. So we have different varieties of products. And here too, we have organic fruit that have been mixed into smoothie.
So we have several vegetables also there that you can have for yourself. These are already on the market. When you go to the KANTANKA Achimota showroom, you can have one and many of them. Thank you very much. So let's go to the other stuff. Oh, okay.
Use some wires and some metals, which when power is sent into it, it generates hydrogen gas, goes into a bubbler, then into our storage where we store our gas. This system also has a runner. We call it a runner because we built it ourselves. So this is a motor, but this motor works on water and oil. The motor works on what? Water and oil. So we tested this engine with a car and also a motor, and it worked perfectly. But during today, when we came around to test, the skilled person wasn't around. So turning it on, there are some instructions you need to go through, and the person didn't go through. So we had everything was exploded. So there's a sea water generated engine. Thank you.
Pacho, good afternoon, everyone. Pacho, we see her say a drone. A military drone, but a helicopter drone. The reason why a friend a helicopter drone is a one sa bako 6. Interna a helicopter drone. Na drone never hay it me dijuma bebre. Na sabox ye share say it me deliver in Emma hospitals. In Yama bit to say a draw. Any maybe moja at the other hospitals. Now Oba has a camera here boy. A shebi bia ekoso a bit much the whole program wa hasim. Sounds so na maybe a man penny air kasa will be jema. It me said to we our honomo. A man share surroundings na share the air cosunina. In case no be a attempt to sobey obekum maybe a man penny na a be aleti and yes the pictures na ma police for nana. Or more me to my doing which man on my drone where I has say it was special key. Without the key, no drone end to me nyechuma. Ni key ni eni key we shimwa a yechuma say en shimwa en nyechuma. Adu kudinti aye ni sande sem. Na saying bibia ewiase ayehu. Won't me fasika bebre enya de we no bimbe fanko free. Intian yaye key di ashem say a your personal key to say na wo a dan wo ho. I work here out to me the day, ultimately be without the key, to me be at your conference and obey my day. Obey me be a dino. Intiani aye kiwi, I had the shim, I start here now, Yejuma, a nima, na in Yejuma. Sansona, Sekini ni hono be the fako, sit down, crawford, chin, sit down, a Yejuma, now Jimpum Basu say, maybe be to say a diaw in the air, yet the shima, and I had a Yejuma.
Every great story has a beginning. This is ours.
There is a new African in the world. That new African is ready to fight his own battle and show that after all, the black man is capable of managing his own affairs.
A bold leader with an even more bold affirmation. Ghana the first African country to achieve political independence from European colonialists, was leading the way as the role model to fellow African states on what it can achieve if it's united for change. The country adopted the Black Star of Africa in its international colors, representing Ghana's eternal role as a guide and leading example for total African liberation. 1980. A young Ghana at age 23, already broke and in a state of financial decline. Cocoa production had fallen with close to 30% loss in GDP in the last decade alone. Ghana had suffered 3 coups d'etats. Dr. Nkrumah was dead. He had been for almost a decade. And for many Ghanaians, so was the dream of African unity for development. The masses who could afford traveled to Europe. The rich grew richer, while the poor sank even deeper. Ghana could hardly help itself. Shining light for the rest of the continent was out of the question. But when all seemed lost, a new kind of leader rose. This one had nothing to do with politics. Apostle Kwadwo Safo was a slim preacher from the Ashanti region of Ghana whose church was barely a decade old. The new Kristo Asafo Church was a group of organized young believers who aggressively attended to matters of patriotism. They had adopted the motto, service to mankind, service to God, and lived a life of spirituality, charity, and farming for the poor and needy. Apostle Safo aggressively began the agenda to donate clothes, maize, palm nut, plantains, and other organic foodstuff to the vulnerable in society. No other church, not even government, had such an annual initiative at the time. It was here that the first annual charity exhibition of Ghana was born. But the exhibition was not solely about food. Apostle Safo advocated that Ghanaians, and all Africans for that matter, needed to return to the prestige of the identity, our food, our language, our clothing, and the great cultural practices unique across Africa.
America for 750 million population. 20 million. They do an import and so 5% to say, and the parliament is to move as a noom and an aircraft for. Yea, come here, say, a move at your watch and an aircraft for. Ye hear, it's your person. I don't know. But for now, the city of Obama was it Obaninia with never come with Chile. That's a gun a hand yet. The Korani now with the what 2 years to her because again, and yet.
The third Kristo Asafo annual charity exhibition held in Accra was dedicated to creating awareness on the many nutritional benefits and values of Ghana's maize. The apostle prepared 25 recipes of meals prepared from maize. These included cornbread, corn cake, corn donut, corn wine or akasa, awiesu, apapransa, edibi, osino kinki, fanti kinki, ga kinki, porridge, akapintin, and many others, including corn soup, a bronquai. He ventured into all these and more to teach the youth that Africa too had greatness and that we should take pride in who we are and what we eat. Thus, it was alright to be black and proud.
What do you know? Metegana, Ubisasa, Apoko photo. And now, Nemo, Victoria Road, or what was I already? Says, you always decide to Obama, Japanese, what is that? Hallelujah.
Bechem School for the Deaf, 20 bucks. Kumasi Children's Home, 20 bucks.
Millions of CDs have been donated in cash and kind to hospitals, children's homes, prisons, rehabilitation centers, Ghana's Boston Institute, and many individuals in need since the annual exhibition was started. This made the church popular beyond the 80s and gained Apostle Safo the nickname Father of the Needy and Poor. Many crippled individuals have wheelchairs and hand-reading tricycles thanks to exhibitions over the years. However, Apostle Safo did not stop at philanthropy. The annual show, originally geared at a self-sustaining Ghana and Africa, ventured into technology. This immediately caught national attention as the term pastor and tech innovator are rarely used in the same context. But for Apostle Safo, founder of the Kristo Asafo mission, the move was for neither fame nor to lay claim to the invention of others.
No, Obi Esu, say Obi Esu, and say Obi no. Obi Anyamwa. And a technologist, Obi Anyabua. And you know, Yakra. Yakra, no man, now so was on your escape, now begin way. And no man saw a clown, so and no matter that, Freddy Dada. And yet, Yen Freddy, yen to me.
The expo continues to grow under the belief that poverty, unemployment, and especially the surge of street children can be reduced if innovation is given the right push.
I've been for send some making more tears, man. So I said, me once, cohesiting. Now, Cotum Lanterns, and the Abu. Someone, Mumma, Nemunanum, or Motor Canan Console. Doctor, no, Tom, Apple, Picky, Emu, and the young, maybe bois, Menso me bois. I'm a sardine, ye year for her, and yes, come, never ever many panadin.
The annual Kristo Safo exhibitions have pushed to show Africans all over the world that we can also have the can-do spirit. Africa does not always have to be associated to poverty. We can think and innovate for change. Year in, year out, the preacher innovator has called out, yet most often he is not heeded.
Or dear, I hear anyway, any night. I'm the best teacher, and now I'm that's it. It's a new bar. I bring this way a honey, any a good, which you must so a hassa, any 309. That's a better 450. Come on, now, dear. Come on, that's a million before. I'm talking about. Which yes, yeah, so young said, now to no sort in us. But I beg. Oh, I know so I so that's all I and could yet another quote in the unfortunate. I'm going to move the paper. I can't tell you, you live and plug happen to her. Yo. And so, brother, there are 4 man, Bissau, and Nipa, and Pim, a do you look about first. And people do not buy them out, and people do so buy them out. Near Casabico don't Macodiga, then Nua and move your off. I'll pray a do. What do you bisa? Your hair and have Captain Usas. Some of our Americans are coming to us. And yet, and so brother, there are 4 alcohol. What did this sound? Because I'm not going to and you know the call and a pack. Call, you know, next time the no, but I don't hear the Adibiano of Brunian, Mitchmere, into a man and Yavi, Mumian when you're more. Nay, any soon couldn't not gonna handsome yet day. Media me Botano, some Boboa, man, ever see. In the whole Africa, future, I just say, oh, Beja, or Macassa, or Bia, moi. And away, being called Mr. Council, and to me, as Hannity.
He has challenged the African race beyond third world mentality.
Third world. Third world. This is a opportunity. Maybe a third world. Manifest. Yenia ombeto ye wa ha no. Omka che se ye to so miensa. Ye to so miensa. Na so apreso. Omo kasa ye third world for. Me say eja wajo. Oh, third world.
He has not given up. He keeps calling for a change in the memorization-based education curriculum to what he calls a practical education. he has shown a willingness time and again to serve.
Practical education. Why ye? What me yes ho. And this all kasa. What to be in a baby so now can. And so there be a bakasa near botch near sasa. When you to queer war memo bebrebe. I'm just at the piano. And so name koye papa. And then pen for my sampa. Mommy and Sasan. Near when you who said, Yan so I might be through Mukrum. Baha. No more the shape, the answer, or my Toby be a free ho. Yet you to afraid that I second hand fade yet. Bruni wa we talk. Why as I see fertilizer yet talk. Never be idea should ye, the demo will be so be the engine yen on Pamton, why in engine ye? In answer what you see him with education. I don't even answer. Say, I say, yeah, pet Mali engine, a ship, a engine, you're starting to kill BCR. You see a plane engine, aircraft, you're starting to kill BCR. Wait, one talk around over 50 to 60 million. We me enya me bo ho ka jama 2.5 million. That day we me am kase here, bra be hese ma cho me din wa ha, bra. Oba kase mbo be he. Me be se hu na agi di hwetire ha he nana. Na he we de twen ho. No mu hwetire ha, eni koye saf. Kantanka. Ma nani we nyina wa ha. Okay, nye piano wo se mu piano de penalty no wa yire no ho. Nye bie school su bebrebe ma no. Mama me nkola bebre me che we say dabi ana broni de subject biaba ana broni de another bibi biaba wan on de wo no krom na wo krom no apam ne se onko no de ade papa bebre wo anuanom se kamba boami ami a chechire Ghana anka baye me makoma so ade.
Many dignitaries have visited the Kristo Safo exhibitions.
Na so obian to asem ase a men kwa Asafo mbi ha se de me to asem ase se obebo aga na
ane me ho aduru mi kakra me ho aduru mi na aduru mi ma ahye mi nkwan o si ni ayehu President is Wabihu, now Minister of Science, Technology Abihu. I say, yeah, my assistant.
Because Ebo Apostle Kwadwo Safo Abaso. Kwacha, we are Ghana for a same here can see it. Se pass and Koswa every the ball memoir. Nanyama all year, all dead, you know. And Yama in United States, they are wanting touch in the money piano. I see I can see a bomb in the China and also Ghana. Near Namia says and Yama, a monolino and your fair and Fataye, yes, sir, and Unyakopo, a boy, Sagana for Yebe. The Seba, ye baby Jaya, nature say, Ya Casano, Yaba Boya home, near Mass, see a year, and sign a bit fair cram and fram on the abad, Ya Casano, Etumia, make Ghana beyond a Ghana beyond it. No. We have to be self sufficient, we have to stand on our own feet, and we're going to be able to do that when we are masters of technology, like Apostle Kwadwo Safo is trying to be for us to be. In your opinion, also a strong so ampa.
The exhibition shows have seen their share of criticism, some positive, others not so, with the introduction of social media taking brutal turns at times on the founder's vision. But the annual exhibition has evolved beautifully.
Kwadwo Safo Akofena. Ya no ha se kakofena. Am se so ni meduanafo a obehu de ete. Aduanafo no a efresum nya no. Ka behu akofena. Atese wa kwasrafo mu ne ya ka obi a okon pa panini. Enti ene me mawro mata de na hye no. Ne mu ye wie weni esa akohye mu a ade foforo na ebe no. Oye nyana no
na me cheche no ko je afesia ya betrasia kase ona aye me dia mo na ma me ba no enyi maniwu.
The vision is to build a self-sustaining tech research hub in the sub-region responsive to the daily problems and societal challenges that may rise. The future beyond 2020 demands that Ghana and Africa fortify ourselves in programming and coding, artificial intelligence, robotics, green energy, plastic technology, safer and faster transport systems, but most importantly, the use of machines to make life easier.
This is our story of 41, a continuous love story to Africa's genius and the story of hope from generation to generation. Experience the new digital age as under the guidance of the founder Apostle Safo and leader Nana Kwadwo Safo Akofena, we enter a new frontier of advanced robotics, software engineering, artificial intelligence and more. An all-African tech exhibition welcoming innovators in Ghana and across the continent to unite through technology. A space to demonstrate your innovative abilities. This will be an annual science fest and the celebration of Africa's young and great tech minds while solving our problems using local ingenuity and creativity.
Tunataka kuambia ulimwengu, tunataka kuambia ulimwengu.
It's Candy Beat, oh my god.
Yo, Todd, let's give you the dawn.
Take a look at us. We are from Africa. Where there's little or no hope for technology. Take a look at Kantanka, lifting the hope of Africa, proving to the world we are capable.
Tunataka kuambia ulimwengu, tunataka kuambia ulimwengu, tunataka kuambia ulimwengu, tunataka kuambia ulimwengu. Afrika India, mahali pa kuwa, mahali pa kuwa, mahali pa kuwa. Afrika ni nyumba ya uvumbuzi, ilipotea kwa muda ndefu lakini iko hapa leo. Afrika haipo gizani tena, Getsi aina Kantanka, Getsi aina Kantanka. Tunataka kuambia ulimwengu, tunataka kuambia ulimwengu. Africa, #1 resources in our land. We never slack, we never lack. I'm so proud to be black. Africa, #1 resources in our land. We never slack, we never lack. I'm so proud to be black. We've raised the flag high. Young Compassion, it's our time. Africans should be top tier with the manifest and it's so loud. Yo, I doubt all your young come bump. Want some Joe and Nick Pop. And we stand so high and we stand so firm. Africa.
Look at Kantanka, lifting the hope of Africa, proving to the world we are capable.
Fear never, the aim is to get superpower. Mr. Black man, believe in your brother, cause we really got the quarantine team for cover. Sacrifice on the blame game, only I don't bother. I tell you, KT, and bomb compare progress. And Sabekan, and now we are for be selfless. Yeah, with him in Yano, man, and Tower near Sincero. One major rule of Kantanka, right in the corner where you are. That's a tech, now we are dear, stay focused. Bandesai, Yabemo here, au revoir. Yakuako, and say, I couldn't be bonus. This song is made to the whole continent. United Africa with a taste one goal. Go, they say we are for they come together. Here to my day, we roll bigger dose and grow, you for no. Growth in knowledge, growth in inventions, growth in a great with economic eruptions. Don't ever pace on a black man's legacy. For the media, give Africa better mentions. Tell me.
Yeah. Lifting the hope of Africa. Proving to the world we are capable. Shikamo Africa. Habari, habari, Africa yangu. Bonjour. Ça va très bien. But we are not fine. Majority of our GDP is with Francais, and yet that is where we dine. Oh, Africa. We were told we are black, so we are made to slack. We are told we are black, and we are made to crack. But pause. For a second, reflect. Listen to the voice within. Your soul calls for a counter-attack to reverse the false definition of black. Guess what is in our might? Black is power. In black is light. Melanin is the color, and the mind is bright. We can unite, build, create, and invent our future. Everything we have ever imagined could be intriguing if we come together and build our true culture. When will we rise? The time is now. Kimbia haraka. Run fast. Naga Nasara. Nasara, Nasara, Africa yangu. Healers of the earth, let's come together. Nasara, Nasara, Africa yangu. Keepers of the earth, arise and take possession. Nasara, Nasara, Africa yangu. It is time to heal. It is time to build. Nasara, Nasara, Africa yangu. We can do this. Yes, we can. Africa ubunye.
Tunataka kuambia ulimwengu.
Africa unite.
Tunataka kuambia
Africa ubunye. Africa
kuambia ulimwengu. Tunataka kuambia ulimwengu.
Unite.
Tunataka kuambia ulimwengu. Tunataka kuambia ulimwengu. Tunataka kuambia ulimwengu. Tunataka kuambia ulimwengu.
And that was the first ever performance of the official Expo theme song by Minaye, SK, Sarus, Safua with the voice of Yao Tog. Let's give them a round of applause once again. And for our next introduction, they have thrilled you for the past 3 days, showing that indeed our skins may be black, but our minds are not. Let us welcome our exhibitors as they perform one more time for us the various exhibits they brought to us this expo. First team, Swift Dynamics.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Nyako, leader of the Swift Dynamics group. Swift Dynamics is a collaboration between the University of Cape Coast and Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. And we are the team that developed Klabi, Ghana's first social robot that assists persons with disabilities. And the operating system that Klabi runs on was one that was developed by my team. In the words of Kantanka, he always says that we are black, but we are not blank. In my local dialect, it means it's our skin. Yahonamono ene tuntum, nemum yadrene die enye tuntum. To Papa Emeritus Professor Dr. Engineer Kwadwo Safo Kantanka, my team is forever grateful. This is just the beginning of greatness. And as software development and AI technology is evolving, we believe that with Swift Dynamics, the future has something great for Ghana and Africa at large. Watch out for something great coming. And Papa, we are continuing your great story forever. Thank you.
Next up, we have incredible inventors.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Nana Kwadwo Safo Akofena. Now, Mpacho, the incredible inventors, Midindi, Gabriel Avivo, ɛna yɛ leader ne yɛ Martin Kumejina ɛna we ɛyɛ Theophilus Menu na yɛahyɛ da ayɛ efidie bi a etu kɔsoro na edwuma efidie ne di ne sɛ ɛwɔ box bi a ɛhyɛ aseɛ ɛsupply indro yɛba no wɔ hospital nurses for no hɔ a ɛsupply indro ɛde kɔma other hospitals anaa mogya anaa bibi sɛ maybe woyɛ tailor na wapam atadeɛ wobɛtumi de atade no ahyɛ box no mu asoma na ama no akɔ yɛfɛ ne sɛ baabi a nipa no wɔ na ɔde akɔ akɔma no saa nso na camera bi wɔ drone na yɛayɛ no ho na saa camera no ɛcapture bibiara a ɛkɔ so te sɛ maybe program yɛyɛ yi saa camera no yɛtumi set wɔ wiem na a capture bibiara ɛkɔ so ɛmbia na yɛ ma mpani no or ma speech na speech no mu no yɛnim adwen a ɛyɛ den ɛkɔ so wɔ nipa tiri mu obi wɔ hɔ nom a na adwen pɔ ne sɛ maybe yɛ ma mpani no ɔhyɛ na ne ho yɛ ne hi obetuma plan sɛ maybe or faith to shoot no ye betuma or security for hɔ no ba anya obia na n'ani dadan ɛda bebia yɛtumi set sa camera no wɔ wie mu na ɛhyɛ bibia onya yɛ alert onya yɛ action sɛ oba be shoot pɛ no capture we nim na the picture na amaye na yɛ so yɛ de ama police for na ɔmo de ayɛ adwuma na yɛ drone no mimi nti asɛ no metumi ho ne sɛ yɛpɛ ne first people a yɛ drone a obetuma afodi a obetumi de akɔ baabi a ɔte ɔpɛ bia nsa no ɛyɛ 6 baako 6 na nsa no ka ne nyinaa bom na ayɛ baako no akukuru de akɔ baabi a na saa drone no ɛwɔ secret chip bi a yɛahyɛ dade edua ɛne nneɛma bi akeka wɔ ne yɛde ayɛ so that without the chip no untumi nyɛ dɛ untumi use drone no sɛ nya wo dia untumi use aham na yɛda obi biara se yɛda yɛ papa se sɛ wama yɛ saa opportunity we a yɛtumi akyerɛ de yɛ blacks for yɛ Ghanaians yɛso yɛbɛtumi ayɛ bibi ɛnyɛ mbronifoɔ nko a na ɔmbɛtumi ayɛ technology yɛso yɛtumi yɛwɔ ho nimdeɛ a yɛso yɛ den yɛbɛtumi ayɛ okay mpakyɛ yɛda mo ase
deɛ ɔtoa so ɛyɛ John Steck yɛfa nsɛmbɔ nhyia no
Baso ya ma me ne ya papa mo hyehyɛ mo a baso ahobrase kwan so me kyerɛkyerɛ mo nyinaa me baso ya frɛ me Jonas Ntiamo a me baso my education level yɛ JHS nti me hyɛ ase sɛ me ankasa me de me nsa bɛyɛ sound system a yɛ na ofie nti baso me ankasa me ti me yɛ sound system a ɛbɔ dendenden na esi hɔ na sɛ yankyerɛw sɛ yɛyɛ no wɔ hɔ a ongye ndi sɛ ha ne yɛyɛ no ɛna bakyɛw ɛwɔ special power protection a sɛ yɛdum light na sɛ yɛsɔ a machine ɛnsɔ ɛbɛtwɛn ɔkɔsita ma wankasa bɛba bɛ mmea ne de ato on na yɛ adwuma ɛna san wɔ special cooling system wɔ inside a sɛ wo mmea sɛ esi so a ɛbɛtumi asi so non-stop for 1 week and I'm patching me by no way, and I'm who said, Cecilia Matimia, and Ubintia, some year before a bed dance or way no more system no more, who are any different. And to be by back home, and they see what is a deck. And on surrounders, and I base in our inside, this weekend, until what on such a top nana, a church a free home. Umia. Inti atwitwipia onsana onsan o de kyerɛ so ana ebie volume no opesa won so san nyem ne so a wo san de kyerɛ so ana adwum na sesa opesa won ba na chin so ana nyina ya wonsan won ko honkomia nti wote hɔ ana wo de wonsan e operate no nti wo wie na sɛ wonyusu bi ma opagya wonsan de kyerɛ so na na ɛno ansan keka room ne si won nti so obi ba wo dan mu a onhu sɛ speakers sisi fie bebre but obi hu sɛ no nko apɛ ne si hɔ a ɛyɛ adwuma nti bacho ɛno so na metimi yɛ no ɛde kyerɛ sɛ ya body ne na yɛ black but ya dwen deɛ ɛnyɛ black aseda kɛseɛ so kɔma yɛ papa efi sɛ na me mpa ɛbɔ ne ma ni so ade hunu nyina ne sɛ papa kra de n'ani hu me kɛkɛ kra na mantimi am bɛn no kra me yɛ okay nti bacho me dase
Equator so a high tech Omonso Evan Semonshiomo.
Otitini Kristo Asafo Bar and in a Kenny for penny for titu for a shame or I say, Midi any day Emma Obibia. Your group no edin a high tech. Na if I didn't way say a high tech, the apache a higher technology. A team Nenny Swadi who say a bay in Fidia, Sebi, a bro, a draining Tiasia so. Na Miam Jan, your friend Fando Junior, and Minu so at the Richard. Bako kaya ho na bibinti wentimi ambaha ende ode nkroma na ye efidia yetimi edido na yetimi saso edistre asase so na efidia yetimi dido ne asaso display asase so no ye de mobile phone na e control direction bia pese ode machine ekobia no mobile phone no na be control ya configure keys bi mobile phone so and never will control. Send them din kankai no. It's me at the door asase so and it's also it's me a display. The Mayanya sa adreno, me or checheni, and I mean so a year or checheni. Now in Prempino say you school fancy a park so and as a compound no if wa a mofreya ye more or modo. The question ni share a door and name of Freya or modo na ayana a brave womb ye. And sebi enye any council nti ye say sa animdie a Nyankopon ade adom ye ade na ye nkambom na ye mfa efidie bia ebema dwumedie no aye mre ama emofra no na omoni asaso age ado sa adokra no mokodo a omoni ebeje ado ne ho nti ye ka ye tribo mu ye ka say ye do school mo na yetimi ekohan mu wa na mowa no eho adwuma say obedi akire na wopia ene eho adwuma no na nokwasem ni na esaso ahomte kakra nti ese ne sa de ayemfa sa mowa nimde no na ayemfa efidie a yedi boy echi dodo na yefe no kafukafo no na yemfa combine no into one machine na yentimi emfa nya adwuma na emwa ama efom adwuma enye simple nti yekeka ya adwene ebomu ama yetimi edi efidie no aba a prototype ene ede aba said na America no ede a phone ena e control utimi e control to a distance of 30 feet and I said 9 meters. It runs on a battery it's also rechargeable nti utiye edwuma be 6 to 8 hours we are obetimi so asaso a recharge yeshia akwensidie bibre wom na eya yina papa de bia no ya fa ne so na ye nkranhye yetie no de ba ko ye team no ya fa free na ye papa ho the can do spirit o ya de ba ko mienu miensa na enye ya eno chese untimi enye ti na ni da so se ye de sa fidie we ebeba ha sei na yetimi di aba say yes aso ehwe enim ne se ebetimi aye ama efidie no ade ne ho ankasa enye efikura na obi ebefa mobile phone na so obi be control no eno abetimi aye edwuma sende waka ache ne se enye sise ne de ye de senses bi ahima se eye edwuma na mefa ne se ekuhia obstacle ana se ekuhia bibi wo nenima eno abetimi adane akoni benkuma na se nifa na atoa ne dwumedie no so nti ye hwe se ebeduru mebi no ebetimi aye edwuma ase eno akasa ehu mfie a ebetimi ehu se mfie nie nti e wose medo mfie no efuodu height bia e wose eno atimi hu se mfie we de efu anase efuo we de efu nti e wose medo esa so pese ye tremu na eye kese na ekuafo anase yemfuo mu no etimi de sa efidie we eye edwuma wo yemfuo mu ise prototype na ya no se America no yenya idea no school mu nti aye no for lowland and I say field so be say ne pese ye tremu na say efuo kwaye mu and I say baby a nnuaba ewo bia no ebetimi eyusu saa efidie we na etimi spray and I say etimi ado nwura and I say crops bia ebetimi ehia bia no medema no esi no mesa so afa akonya we so na yada Professor Emeritus Dr. Apostle Kwadwo Safo ene ne ba Nana Akofena, ene the entire Kantanka team no ase say omama ya akwenya kese we platform we enye platform a sebi betime enya no keke na akwenya kese ama yesu yetimi ede yenimde a yewo abekire ama yasaso enya nimde bebre hwe enwanom ne nkofo a yebehu wo mo wa ha sei nimde a mo so ede ama ye se yemfa nka ye fidie ho a na ne se apostle ene ohina Akofena yeda muna mase ene obibia mo de mo futuo ene mo mboa ebeta yichi edamase.
Your torso a credit kesiye. Umaye monsem Emma Kwadwo Safo Akofena.
It's nani ya uti wajua yana nanom mbishi ema mene papa no me friend me Kwadwo Safo me freedoma Mr. me ye kubita machine ya de pai edi hwane nkosia na minya sani do so hunu efri eye papa ho eye afibia etwa ma oye machine a odi ba ye nhyiamu ase a na ehwane nkokɔ na okasa ye nemu o chen se abibia no ye bewi eye akokɔ a ise ye kra efri omanfoforo so ena ye de abaha enti minya saa anidoso hunu se ena mesoma ye bibia ese be boy my papa adwuma na na asema all kan so aye den akonanim enti na am so ema me koye eye saa adwuma die nti ese na ene ye ko a ne ye hwehwe ne oma no me de ebi baa a eno efa apem ene henu ye 1560 nti eno so wo ho mi wie no mama na nso ho a na me ye eye ostrich incubator na ma me ye ostrich incubator yi nyina ni se ye hwe abo a ye frɛ ne so ostrich a ye kan twin kasa mse so horia eye ade a nadi bia wo abo ne ho bia no eye papa ana ne boy din every eye ne ntakra eye ne leather ne skin ene nikosia ne nam eboye den ohwe ne ntakra na mpempi ohwe automobile industries a ewa amanonia omode ne ntakra ne eye desta omode pepa eye kan after some spray kan awi no afi ne skin so omutim de eye car leather omutim de eye car seat omode spray omode ye car seat enti eno so ka ho bi ema miskosunya sa ade no se ebeboa ama yetimanya ostrich bebre e wo Ghana na yeso yetimanya leather na yetimanya eye dusters a ye betim da pepa eye cars ho se na ye papa ana se ya dinina eye cars e wo Ghana na yeso betim dia boa emi wie ni sa no me sambe eye machine bi a ye didua enioma eye seed germinator na ma me ye sa machine na ni se ye hwe ade a ye papa ya se ye nyina ye moa ema ade a oye ne engene enkonanim na kan be ne be fa so be boa ama ade na konanim ene se yeso be ye yedi enim dia ye wo ebeboa nti enam so me ko ye side we o hia eye si generator me ye o hia papa organic seeds a ode ba se mpempi be so ye kua ye hwe sisi kwan akua e fa so kwa afri mra na ye kua e wo form no ekodem mu okọ egman mi to say China ene ye wo ade e friend say vertical farming eye greenhouse farming ene ye ntwen se nzu beto anase nzu nto abibia no utimi ye okua kama e de boa ama mine ye den ekonanim a utimi kra eye organic neoma bi e de kwa manfoforo so e ma mo so utinya sika e de boa wo man nti wo ha neoma me de ba ha no nti me kyerɛ na wanyina maboa me na ye dai papa ase na ade awa ya man enye papa ka mi gina nipa don nim se nye den enkasa da nti me da mo ase pa.
Thank you, Kwadwo Safo. Let's now welcome Takoradi Technical University.
Thank you very much. I'm Kingsley Nunu. I'm here to represent Takoradi Technical University. We are here to showcase some of our student project works of which they have done in school. Before you complete Takoradi Technical University, you need to do a project, a hands-on project that will show that when you come outside, you are not just coming out with just a certificate, but you will be able to do something on your own, that if you are not able to get any employment in any private or government sector, you can design or do something that you can sell to get an income. So we are here with some of our products. Here we have solar-powered traffic lights. This solar-powered traffic light is a standalone traffic light that does not use ECG. It has a backup battery of which during the night time, when the sunshine is no more there, the backup battery will take over the system to run the system 24/7. We also have a mobile phone charging system that uses coin insertion. When you insert a 20 pesos coin into the system, it charges your mobile phone for you for 3 minutes. So the more you want to charge your phone, the more you put in 20 pesos coin, which will increase the time frame for you. We also have a door locking system that controls home appliances. In our homes, sometimes we forget to turn off the lights, the fan, and all those things. So we have done a system that when you lock your door, automatically it turns off the lights and all those things that you have connected to the door locking system. Thank you very much. So we'll be waiting for you at our stand.
Thank you. Let us welcome a disco bot.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. We are Team Adiscobot from Adisado College, Cape Coast. My name is Joseph Kojobi, and I have over here Richmond Aponsiao and over here Sarah's Bansa. We are here to talk to you about our project, and Richmond will take you through. Thank you.
Okay, so good afternoon again. We brought 2 projects here. The first one is the smart cane, which we made for blind people. Now with the smart cane, it has 2 ultrasonic sensors, which are waterproof. It senses obstacle below knee level as well as above knee level. So when a blind person is using the smart cane and there is any obstacle in front of him or her, they can communicate through voice notes to the person that this particular obstacle is in front of you, this distance, so that the person won't need any assistance from anyone. Also, we have a GPS tracker system built inside the smart cane. So whenever the blind person feels he or she is lost, the person can just press the emergency button and it's going to send a notification to a caretaker or a family member of the blind person with the location of the blind person as well. The next project I'm going to talk about is the smart segregation bin. Now with the smart segregation bin, we have a camera which uses machine learning algorithm to detect the particular type of waste placed in it. So immediately the waste is detected, the material is detected, it moves the particular type of waste to its respective chamber. So at the end of the day, you wouldn't get all the waste mixed up together, which will make recycling very easy. So I'm going to give the mic back to my brother, and he's going to talk about some of our experiences.
So we had the idea, but we didn't have the funds. But with the help of Kantanka, we were able to bring our idea into reality. Thank you.
And now, all the way from the Volta region, ladies and gentlemen, they bring us the news of smart farming. Let us welcome Ho Technical University.
Hello. Good afternoon. Firstly, I want to thank our great God for allowing this program to become a success. I want to send our thanks to the organizers of this program for organizing this massive event. We are Team HTU. We are from Ho Technical University, HTU Robotics, and we presented to you the smart farm. We looked at the problem of farming in general, but then we noticed that a lot of people find farming to be a difficult practice. So we developed a system which allows anyone at all to become a farmer, right? Integrated with using our engineering and our artificial intelligence, we've been able to come up with a model that allows you to communicate with your farm. You're able to record readings from the farm, produce correct readings, and you're able to predict certain issues that will be affecting the farm in general. In my team, we have we have here Richard, who is our AI specialist. We have Felix, who is our electrical engineer. We have Fuji, who is our programmer, and then Isaac, our electrical engineer as well. And Our model is simple. What we intend on doing is to make farming easy for you, and then you'll be able to communicate with your farm as if you were communicating with your best friend, using social media in general. With our app, you're able to monitor the farm from wherever you are, and then it also suggests to you certain solutions should you face issues concerning the plant or whatever crop it is that you are using. We are using artificial intelligence, image recognition to identify certain diseases that affect crops, and then suggest solutions, possible practices to use to curb these solutions. Once again, we want to thank this program for allowing us to showcase our work. And there's no amount of work that we can actually see to appreciate how much you have hosted us. Thank you very much.
Finally, serving you here at the KANTANKA Ghana Tech Expo 2021, our very final participant, Inventor 1.
Yet we fight, we cover it all in blood. Tell me why we wallow in the mud.
Pacho, Efremi Asidu Abudu, Yewo Western region, Krubi Efreo Yakesi, Ewo Inchi. Na a year 1996, na Yomokasi and your project work school, craft work. Inti ya no yebeo takrad the whole Western region me na me di first na yebo mabaso de me ba National Theatre. Inti National Theatre the whole Ghana school be a region be a selecting kra mienu. Inti after exhibition no the whole Ghana 95 Kida Festival me na me abaso kese me nyae na Ghana band me tu kwan ko amanoni. Na me kodi America kra wo Chicago. Na me kwaye de me kwan na ye de me niam na akɔhye Chicago Museum a abrofo ko ɔkɔhwɛ niam amaye. Inti me be sha ase say ma me yekuani inti yekodua kokwa ma me de dua no wo fom ne ye de kokko no gum inti me ba fie na me say why say ye be ye adwuma mienu inti me design stick bi a wo de abro no gu soro a wo de wo fom a na machine nkasa dua abro na ma inti me san be ye ma me kodua mu a na okita ne nyama no ne nsam inti me adwen say why say me design bibia ma me betim de akodi dua inti me ko design basket a okodua mu a na de akodi ni dua e di mu ama me hu say wiase we mu nkra omo pagro ebi won so na se be yawo no nisa enti esem ye bibi fa ho enti me be design machine a obi a yawo na onisa machine betimi afidi no edidi so na me san ba say wiase we no nyema bebre koso a nkofo bebre nim ye wo ai generals o magidin o Ghana ha bebre na use me gadget me cameras me use edidi dwuma o Ghana ha manfo nim se me na me ye mitimi ye camera she gadget bi e wo wiase we mu TV about down, metima ye camera shim. Sound system is with the metima ye camera shim. Bibia inti obia bibi koso ba bi ye information a. O say utimi di mobile phone, o free obi video call na wa peke. Me camera no me ye wi a obefre camera na video call na camera na peke inti de koso ina na o record it. Bi sure na me be ye padlock, electronics padlock. Obia uni fie wa pie na say obi bie wo dan a padlock no ebefre wo mobile phone so. Padlock when they kitam hasi no into what they told them say obi bie dana na or the aso breed editwa padlock no befro mifi wona me koye cars car no me hu say ayi yenu anamo India fo ni ayi o ma ye pragya na ebi abakrum nti me hu say bibifo no nema bebre mu ye betima aye nti why say India fo yi o mo koye sa de no de abagiska nti be design pragya na bi ma ye pragya e su 5 years reverse ne be kana ye 6 years mohwe mo sabe nkusu a cars na sisi wo ina ya twon inventa wa ina na mpacho me na me design car ina wo Ghana krum ha ye wo takrade me boys mienu no a omo gina me chen wo 5 boys but for now no 2 na wo me chen sisi a no na emre bi bae na ayi me ne ayi TV Africa ko kasae me say sorry kantanka for kasae nti omo kasa na me say me pese me hia ye papa na me ne di nkomo nti omo so mama konya e ma last month me ko ni fie oni me di nkomo bebre otu me fo inti ye ka technology a Ghana ha no anamo no ye papa twa to wo no yeso ya namo a yeso ye ginam denden ne ayeba na ye me den say na be before kasa bi say bibini entimi nye ka inti tembia me kan ho amo say anye ye kura no mpapa Kwadwo Safo ne ka ewo kromu a manfo trenchen mo etwi a bi po ewo outside Ghana inti dia menim bia say dachi bia no Inventor 1 brand no dachi bia no manfo benya ya abobo ya na ya ye no abobo ya ne nkrume 3 tie ba ye de na esuo na 4 tie aba bia opesa wo de ko bia no ebetime de wakọ nti omanfo na amwo krom ho na mampanfo a moti oma we mu no se bibini yade a eya mo so yase adwuma we di me kopie China ma me ko Shanghai na me ko duru no me hu say China for chese na ye di twa plate wa no up to date America say China for isu chese di twa plate machine ohun so ntimi nya no wakoto engine no na waye house na ahye ho say China ne be hu say waye generator na ne sunye deda na wakoto baako na wabebie so na waye bibia ka na ne suna abafon na aye say ono na waye nti ka kire yenu anom anampanyfo amahye mu wan say ambrasa me kan say monso ya se ana bibini ya de a monso yemu na abrofo no de omo ye wa blochi the same thing na ye wo Ghana say medam ase
Africa, 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 yeah.
Yedamase. Chichu, ladies and gentlemen, Sabri Yeway Penyufo, Yebesre, say Fancy Mokesier, Emma Apostle, Dr. Engineer Kwadwo Safo, a nice standing innovation. Sir Waye Sa KANTANKA Ghana Tech Expo 2021. Yada Urei Ase, so it's Miaka Ekua Hudoni Enyinabom. We thank you, Apostle Safo, for leading this great initiative. Yes, Remo say Mpenyifo ahodo a beka ye ho ahodo nyina no. Ti hu say emofrei omobom ho moden adwena ahodo a Apostle Dr. Kwadwo Safo aba no. Se yebese yetimi ebo omo a obetimi hu Dr. Kwesi Ejeyi Safo 0244 035630. If you are interested in meeting any of our innovators here today, do contact Dr. Kwesi Ejeyi Safo via 0244 035630. That's 0244 035630. We will now take optional speeches from our special guest gathered here today.
We thank God for this day. I've heard of your name, but today is the first time seeing you live. I'm amazed at some of the things I've seen here, especially the youth not having job these days and they turning the future to be bright for all of us. I'm amazed. One particular thing I want us to develop as a people is the armor car that has been put on show here. We will do a lot of talks and then we'll ask you what we need in those vehicles you produce. In fact, the history is that you have donated vehicles to police, and this is the time to also give back to you. Fortunately, we have the National Security Coordinator here. If we can buy homemade products like the armor car, we wouldn't be going to the international market and get those expensive ones. For instance, if you are doing riot control or crowd control, and you have armor car like this that can withstand the bullets from AK-47, why do we go out and buy different ones? And for those of you who don't know, I come from Doma. I'm proud that one Doma guy, Kwadwo Safo, has actually encouraged me to go into poultry farming when I retire in the next few years coming. I want to encourage him. We have Doma Youth, and I will call him to one of our meetings and then encourage him the more. But the most serious thing here is that the youth don't give up. Follow the footsteps of our professor, engineer, Kwadwo Safo, who has produced a lot of things that the nation must do something to acknowledge. Like I said, if you want to say Ghana beyond aid, it starts from things like this. And the president and the executive, I hope, will listen, and then we just shape the future for entrepreneurs like you and the youth coming to get to the highest. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, Apostle, Dr. Professor, Engineer Kwadwo Safo. My name is Major General Retired Francis Eduamanfo, and I'm currently the National Security Coordinator. First of all, I would like to thank you for extending a special invitation to me, and I would like to inform you that I am here representing the entire Ministry of National Security. The past 4 years, I lived in Mali as Ghana's ambassador. And every year I heard about the exhibition you organized. So when this year I received the invitation, I decided to come and see things for myself. So that is the reason why I have honored the invitation today. I came here, and the striking thing I saw was the prototype of the armored vehicle you have here. I went around it. I've taken pictures both outside and inside of the vehicle. And I think that with this here, we do not need to go outside this country to bring in such vehicles for our military and the police. And I'm glad that my police colleague, I'm glad my police colleague has mentioned it. I'm sitting by Professor Vladimir Anchidansu, who is also a personal friend, and we were discussing, and he was telling me about some other military equipment that you have manufactured. And so I've told him that I would like to visit the factory where these things are manufactured. And I can assure you that once I've said it, I will be there to come and see things for myself. We talk about job creation. And if we see what you are doing, it is a strong and an emphatic way of creating jobs for the youth. I've been listening to the youth climbing this podium and the platform, telling us about what they can do. And I'm so fascinated about what they can do. And in fact, it is our skin which is black, but our brains are not black. Our brains are as white as those who have the white skin. And I can tell you that, throughout my career, I had been attending courses overseas. We rub shoulders with, the so-called white people. We beat them in class. So their brains cannot be better than our brains. So I would like to continue to encourage you for doing what you are doing. And some of us will take it as a crusade to ensure that what you are doing here, training the youth, training the kids, will continue. So I thank you for the invitation once again, and I bring you greetings from the Minister for National Security and by extension from the Commander-in-Chief of our armed forces. I will visit your factory to see what you are producing for the military, and we will take it from wherever you have reached with the military hierarchy. For the Apostle Kwadwo Safo, Apostle, Excellency, Professor, Engineer Kwadwo Safo, waya adwuma kese pa wo Ghana ha. Waya adwuma bebre, adwuma na waya no so adwuma ebie kwan ema ye youth nkwala na ye ba no, the newer generation coming. It is adwuma no ena me mabaha se me be encourage ni se won to aso a nya kosi se nyame no a ne mreso a obefre no. Inti mi dana se o ma me opportunity invite him se me mra ha na me a me di mani be ko ne factory wa ko hwe ne ma e koso ho me de me soja ni retired, inti I am interested in the military types of equipment, and I will be there to look at them and then take it further afield to see what will come out of them. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Africa, Thank you very much. Your friend, Professor J.D. Ozechre, Mayor Vice Chancellor, Cape Coast Technical University. Ordinarily, if somebody is an inventor, he keeps his competitors quite far from him. In other words, or your inventor, on person the competitors, bebeno, because on person will the secret for them to do what he is doing. But this time, it's amazing that one inventor, one innovator will invite other innovators to come and showcase whatever they've been able to do. And I think that we must applaud the apostle for this great initiative. I think we can do it better. We can do it better. In himself, Africans generally, will that pull him down attitude. But this is a man who was different, who was not pulling down, but he is pushing up. Apostle, we salute you. I understand that this is the maiden edition of this expo, and I want to believe that in the coming years there will be other expos as well. I think that it's maybe a small spark which has been lighted to transform Ghana, not just Ghana, but all of Africa. I think this will give an opportunity for people to sit down, to think and innovate. Senia, next year, they will be able to showcase whatever they have done. It's an opportunity for those who are hidden, who are talented but hidden, to be able to come out in the open and to show us what they have done. I heard the young guys who came, saying, Apostle Amboawa, they would not have had the opportunity to show us what they have done. Apostle, once again, thank you very much for this great opportunity. And I have said it before, and I think I will say it again, that the apostle has a story to tell. And it is time that Ghana listened to a story. If we were to listen to a story and take something out of it, Ghana would not be in the state in which we are. We have seen all that he has done. We have seen where he has come from. And he's been speaking this over the years. But unfortunately, we haven't been listening. I think this is a time for us as a nation to listen to him. It's a time for us as Africans to listen to him. Because in no time, Ghana will be totally transformed. Once again, Apostle, I salute you, and I salute all the other innovators. My idea, thank you very much.
Penifo a mo twehye ha era apostle engineer Dr. Kwadwo Safo. Your friend engineer Dr. Jamra, School of Agriculture, University of Cape Coast. Mene apostle company no edins I was watching a cra e wo media mu. Na de bia ma ho ase se ofre me anadwo avio adopo meba abeso mefi say papa no eka sembi. Na sem no can say we can do it. Me assure say we hwe unu enu aka say we can do it. Ye yin ebetimi aye. Nti na enka say we can do it. Africans, we can do it. Yes. Me professor, me papa, or because of the CSA, apostle has a story to tell. We must listen. Or will be a person they see it. And one say, what for Edian Munkumasa, Mumbra Momekame home. Na yimbum na mo man no o man pani mpanimfo ye yeden ye masa knowledge we akokwa. This is the time we have to rise up together. Na de me person ka ho asem no say me physical of agric air baniti no na papa ama ye kwan say ye mfa the machine so enchurch organic agriculture nti no me ka say bu ma ye nsom na spray na oya or this spray it no buy na ubetimi anum bi no bu me enjai we decide na de no can say synthetic we decide no na embrace the organic way say o yare na o dampa so near Casse, what title a Kitawina, so we a major, so ye his excellence, so ye daily, for title in our chair, near more Apomudia, me a show Sanka, Obesa, or the title the Betcher Yapomudin. Upon Budin so in every Edrian Paho, Edrian Paso dear, Naya dear, the apostle way. Said ye, Yura, apostle Chelsea and Faso in Edriano, in Niano, as a sign in a Faso, near Jay Sa fertilizers new use. We call one my fertilizer a baby 1 year pa. One my near mouth they can run a bear camera. Nine you don't I because they would dear no and no nipediano. I did be a was as in no mubiano, a biwa Edrianimo, a no way animal, suddenly you know now a winnipemo, who mean the Edrianipa, near to me, Nayenche, near Moa, not on my encoso. Ora, there be coupon shroud, not on your cassia.
Yes, indeed, we can do it. Let me crave your indulgence now, ladies and gentlemen, as we have a look at the latest model of the KANTANKA automobile. Ladies and gentlemen, for the moment you've been waiting for, let us welcome with applause the leader of the Kristo Asafo Mission of Ghana, Nana Kwadwo Safo Akofena.
Thank you to all the guest speakers. Big thank you to the organizers that helped me. Oh yeah, I mean, Kamikrum Kasana. Oh baby, no call baby. Oh Kasa, so you see, I want to know how the things are going on. I say, "Sure." Ade yasa, menjaya, ade chia minya brofoni binka. Okay, me de obi bia say ene dwumadie ya ye frɛ omo a sɛ bi omo di enidie ne ebuo ne odo ebeka ye ho edi ene dwumadie ye hyase edi free ukuoda ene da sɛ bi o Ghanafoɔ ene masorefo omo ba ema ahanomo eye mayie ema efe be na se edi ma obi bia ene se ye hwɛ nkola a omo ba stage so obia ne abode mu nyansapɛ ade bi a obeda na di anaso obeka eho asɛm a efi emra ye hyase eye sa technology exhibition yi 41 years ni last year ana ye di ye 40th edition afi ye di ye 40th edition no me de tu dwa sɛ efi na ko enko ye Kristo Safo ye nko ade a ye beda na di ebiom. If you say, Papa, eba wiase no wantu ne din the Ghana Star, ofre ne ho sebi odin a onyaye the African Star. Ade a ode ba wiase no eye for yen ebibifo a ye wo Africa man mu ha enyina enye Kristo asafofo yenko a ye dia. Nti adwen a ye fa ye and Papa's guidance and they say ye be san eye expo nukra edin e de afi Kristo Asafo yeah, Greek and technological show no they are called KANTANKA Ghana Tech Expo. Yes, I will. And say be na ye betuma mani pa bebre ate yenka no bebre ehu se enye me Kwadwo Safo Akofena enye papa enkwa ne se bi onipa anyame bo akyede a yetumi de yensa ede ye ade empempi ni se nipa no ntimi mfa ne nsa enya aya na yebu ni se bi onim nyansa anase ne hu nim faso ye wo obi anyame de bo adwene ede ma no bo ntimi mfa ne nsa enye aha ye encourage teamwork se be na obi owadwene de obetumi nti ono so ne nsa owo skill e wo ne nsa no omo chia no omo kabomu a we ewe ode ne na we chene se mepenise no mu nyina eye sede ompese omo ye no nti yeto yensa e de frɛ sebio omo krom hanom a omo wo adwene ensa eniswade hu ana sebio akyede bia etumi de ye abode mu nyansepa bia mechanical technological any technological sebio product yewie no yamano anso ho mene eye school pon mu efo eye tech universities no bebre na so tena ase edi kasasie ehye se ye nan beba ne aka ye ho edi abomu na papa da ye so Africa da ye so Ghana da ye so no etumi aba ye a reality ye share ye no ye name most of these tech universities no etena ase eye MOU ama ne se wo hwa ye wo ho technical university wa ye wo takrade ye wo many tech universities wa hanama next year what I want to do or what we want to do ne say ye be hwe say there will be more of a competition in this. Me, I believe in one thing, say competition brings out the best. Healthy competition. Yes, way time way coaching way as I actually there be. And then obi to me abrantie bi about 6 months ago. Or yeah, a shame be e krom ha. Media for editor dwa bebre say akwala no aye a shame e wo ho. But the na eya wo mu ne say na wo for enyanka or lawyer. Na wo for enyanka or doctor. Me shase ana mi redi saa ni mani bi eye law na papa ka kire me se Kwadwo jai se obedi me machi na machi na obedi ni nkoa no amanfo asere wa di machi kwana ko sua plane ka me ma me hu so hu kokko share US Phoenix East Aviation Florida ekosua plane ka for 2 years me ba kwana ka kire me se manfo nko sua ehyen ni wiemu hyen ka se kwana ko wie wiemu trotro okra wiemu trotro no ebreki me heart kakra because me heard a number of years and me brain years and me who playing kana me go to wiemu trotro. That's the definition of tag I no. And I come from a family sebio muya Morgan Haina obia enim eyeminia ba panyi adwa. She was the youngest lawyer ewo omaimu hanomo. And coming from that background no, I had to make sure say obia e na namo 1 2 3 I have to double mine and make sure say Babia, my bedroom biano, and me bearing the old man's name, no, I had to do more. In doing that, I made sure, say, Obia or Kami Hubiano, we would tap into the vision, we would tap into the dream of the old man. Yent mean yen nachidi for Sebio, Obiba, we are sneer friend of Christ. Omomudi nachi, Nanamo, Nisan Omoye, Omonema Edi Nachinintino, Omunya Edin from say, yes, we chidi for Christ followers, Christians. And then, what are we also doing? I bet you, Okunini bi aba amaimuha, ipa kesi bi aba amaimuha namo, or the other kesi bi aba bejayen ebe before. That was my main focus to make sure say, adiebia or yebia no, how best can we send this thing into the market? How best do we position ourselves as problem solvers? And then COVID-19 ba amaimuha namo. We had a lot of help at a free abontain. But we want, and I want to make sure, say, the church will not be just a place. Yekoko koto ebompaye eko stresse obi eko sebio osoro ahememu. Kaneno oko bebi asebio nimdeɛ wɔ bebi aye tie nipa bebi aye church nipa ade a eye fie suku ana sorry them. The church, as we all know, most churches no have failed to do most of these things. But I make sure, say, I make sure from the teachings I have been given, from the teachings I have been taught, say, Sebio, I was saying to me the word in one sa, a year idea, ne a man sa to me call one. Interosha and Mebundua about Hanama. And next year, ye 3 years, next year, they make sure, say, people will come from all sorts of Africa baby bebre nkrabata wasabio Africa maemu ha nyina beba ha no mo so ababeda do modi anasa mo adwina nyame ede ma mo so no adi ewa ha meda obi bia se omo ka me ho ye expo yi expo no in the I think say the second week of the whole structure construction, the whole team was hospitalized. Yeah, himself you Hamatan season a woman, you probably be that hospital. Omo mucha infoni, omo mucha camera, omo moye production for me den na celebrate the man omo nyina. Obi bia so ba ha obeda adie bi edin so than I say. Now, going to the Okofo armored vehicle, I heard there were a few questions being asked. Say, Oto etuo at the bottom anymore. How long can it go for? If this as a prototype, we make sure say most of the say glass we've ensured say if looking at the proximity of where it and the caliber of weapon who use or the caliber of rounds who use and about the type of military grade bulletproof here what the ball at time it can drive at least 50 miles. That is almost what about kilometers is about 80 kilometers if I am right. And sana car no ejawo ediwo esi ho. Adia ba ko a esan me de ewo ho ne say this vehicle, one of the things we want to do with this vehicle is mo share car bi o USF and say Hammer. Bra omo ye Hammer. Hammer was a military Hammer V. After a while, people decided say they are going to turn Hammer into a luxury vehicle. In Tosha Saka, where we are going to have the military side of it and also bring a similar model like this. Osha, I didn't see a pempem kunkrona. It says detachable. At any point in time, beyond person we now overboard editumwa, we to make the few body even make the aerodynamic shape of the vehicle can even withstand any kind of speed. I'll say Omakano echo. Looking at how ABS say wind nearby where there is high pressure or where there's low pressure now, the body and the make of the car itself defeats all kinds of forms via a battery over sign. And the car no do AC one more, but all the same, it's a V8 engine able to make chase any car via Sebio a comfort. This can also serve as a bullion van vehicle for cash carriage. It can also serve as my police commander made mention, say, Omoko right controller, this vehicle can also serve as a very good, because Omo Masha uniform, airboy and home by they are the most important. Some of us, at this side, you don't know what is going on. But in security, you have to make sure, say, you are well secured. You are well protected before you can protect someone. If you can protect you, you are exposed. You'll be dead before you can protect your VIP or client. Internet. Meda obi bia ase omo ba ha nyina sebe na mepa next year ye be ade yi kese ade a medi jamo ansa na makotena ase ansa na meja enso akasa because opanyi kasa wia sebe ona opanyi dari wia na nso eden asa nti de medi jamo wan say Africa ha ye pe ensemo a ye keka ede fa niam a ye ntiase ho. We are very hard to accept change in Africa. One of the things I say when we don't understand something, we criticize it. It's a high time, before we can accept or before we can actually go to a different pedestal in life or a different level, unless we change our mentality. If we want to change Ghana, we want to change Africa, we want to change the world, as Michael Jackson said, let us all change the man in the mirror. Thank you.
Who takes away the Expo key in 2022? Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for surprises next year as we launch this prestigious award. An award going to reward inventors and innovators all across Africa who are doing well and pushing the Kantanka philosophy. Can-do spirit is genuine and it is here to stay. Applause, ladies and gentlemen, once again for the Kantanka group of companies. Afiebe, Sayampaya, Ibidra, Sabri, Atiche Aishawaha, menim sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛ krado yɛte Nana Kwadwo Safo Akofena nsɛm sabre Kwadwo panyin ɔbenfo aduane krogye nyinaa awura ɛbebe man soroma akyɛdeɛ ɔma akyɛdeɛ sɔfo a ne so ne sɛsoɔ nwusia ne nkanyanka ɛyɛ yɛmfa nsɛmbɔ ɛnhyia emeritus professor apostle Dr. Engineer Kwadwo Safo ɔwɔ nsɛm mo ne sa kɔso abɔ nsɛm
yo pato obia anto ne boase obia anto ne boase me do be free asori ni mfiti ase ma pema ba you obi say so to be ka obi kasa anu anu a ni nani age ye bo me gana ni e bo ma santini ye bo me bibini madwene nye tuntum metumi aye andi me fia sɛ me kanyam sɛ anam ka kyerɛ ɔmo edi m'akyi ne sɛ mama ha sɛ me bɛ kanyam sɛm nko awo deɛ soma me sɛ mmɛsesa abibiman na ɔmo te sum mu ɔmo nyi wɔn ho ni nti da biara no yɛhunu obi a ne kɔkɔɔ no so ne di mu a na nkɔfo bi na ka o masa na yɛho rɛ papo wabra yɛn ɛne Nyankopɔn edi nka bɔ wiase na ya me nka nsɛm bebree na abɛtɔ me no mmienu nko a mɛkyerɛ sɛ bi mu nyɛ hwee na yɛn ɛne ɛyɛ nipa minsuro efisɛ ɔm biribiara na ɔmo didi akɔnkɔsɛm no ne obi na abɛgyegye me a nneɛma a mɛyi agu hɔ no a deɛ wosoro no bɛka sɛ awo na meka afei me sɛ dabi momyɛ no mfuo na kɔm de obi a ɔkasɛm kyerɛ no a ɔnte aseɛ ɛna ne afuo yi ɔhwɛ a yɛyi a mede sɔmpa mfiri ha saa ne aboaboa nneɛma no nyinaa no ɛduru buro nya sɛ a wɔnyɛ yɛ deɛ o yɛse aboraa anya ɛnyɛ yɛ deɛ a ɔbɛyɛ nda Jesus name na we name ɛde biribiara no da Jesus name Yesu no wɔ hɔ na nyɛ wei no mu deɛ no a ɔyɛ yɛn Nyankopɔn ɛnti yɛde kyekyɛ afei na yarefo bebree ba na ɔmo wia ɔmo to ase no maka kyɛn sɛ daabi ɔmo anya deɛ a ɛbɛtumi aboa wɔn apotɔfoɔ sɛ tricycles me frɛ ne nam mmiɛnsa anim ani wu sɛ meyɛ bibini nam tumi yɛ nneɛma na m'ani a agye me ka saa no ho nti menim yɛ nneɛma a na ɛwɔ ha afei nnuane a ɛtwa mu na mede ɛba ne ɛde nneɛma no kyekyɛ meyɛ saa tricycle ne de ma a wɔn nyinaa ɛto wɔn pono ma wɔn ntoma no ne ade na mo sɛ daabi o ayɛ sɛ na mede baayɛ o yɛse mema abibiman ho sɛ yɛn ne yɛyɛ Nyankopɔn ma ne yɛnte aseɛ ɛne megu so afei deɛ asogyafoɔ bi baayɛ a ɛne maanyɛ sɛ mɛka ne nyinaa ade nti ne mɛyɛ den saa nam sɛ mɛyɛ dene ɛtumi bɛfa nnɔ mmienu ne yɛde mɛsɛ kae ɛto boot ne atom yɛbɛyɛ m saa nti bi wɔ hɔ a ɔmo de me duru akyemɔta fɔlɔs a na baako apere no nyɔnko make it drop and share then we kill him every so no yɛmfa no nkɔ ɔmo de me akɔduru hɔ mɛbɛ fie a na anwummerɛ bɛɛ sɛ no nan afei deɛ yɛasa de bɛkɔduru PDC court Press headquarters. When I'm quite young, Miss Sound. Or be any more. After the woman whom you are so for all better. Here, almost had me go to bus. I went to Dinkai. Here, a fair dear or baby court. Alcofodia. I bet you are honey at the milk. Medro and I caught to win swear as soon as he caught. Hey! And yet, I'm way of best have so many I couldn't know dear. Me GB bomb. Men so my bamu I can't. Omu yi nipa ba ko mame. Onim nante ya mfie du. Ansa na Kumasi ye koye bi o ha o ka na nimu asam se o ma na yi ni se o me had the kro na me wonti e ma mani edin no anto ne me nante mfie du nti Kumasi e na odi bi si akonso and so koye office wa bon se misi papa bi ko so ono a man kasa mbeka na se kasa me ka dia anka be bobodin no ma akoma visa untumi nya me we se de matra de etro ana fede me ya na be Kumasi anu so ye ma nkoso e ba betututu ani no mo wo ha ni achew kopapra yesei ana me ka che me nkofo ne se me yes ma me se metin nkofo ni o e se mata fufu ana mbi aboso me ka bet me di bom aboso me mfere e kwa na wa de onim sa ya bet no ni waka me fere na aboso ya mpeno fo nya fere na aboso na fere ye kwa ya ko du kageti a ntwa ho no that is round about kake fo mu yiri se me you be Asafo. Way they sing this song, where they go. Don't say we are going to Tubian. You know, go touch you, go. The choir na fedi, you do higher botchony, and then you need the battle. So, Tracala, yo, so Bob, who I die, you, I didn't do, I did. Let me try to say, I come on. Yanya, and ye papa. That me, advance why on Buffalo. Na me yi me humini. O be pɛ de na me be ba on penny in the hall. Hey! And they go see our big man come here bundi. Go. You go meet him there. No man quite a room and call for. Now has a ye come say no. O man kasa o mo pure kunku ya do. Na o baka kire ne say besene me enko. We are going for a henny baby bitch. Walker, would he hay? So one says, I thought they be. I'm going to say the machine me and Quaha overcock. Say, yeah, can't be a poor manners and pa, mere. Now, fame you could do her. Medin Chini Yasum, or Baba. No peer by a tree said, trying to share. Advance fight and give me home. And so want to mean commit. Ade, and there you did, and I'm so we are going to go vacation. What's it? What? You are lucky today. I'm saying you're lucky, Bia, Minyami. And that's me, Milan, and Mungo so cool. On my son, tepa. If you are Memenda, Cosera. Yes, so cool and pim a doom 12,000 bucks. On some mile so a Tobias, if you are and yes, so for any so funny deal, penny my sem. No to it in home for it. A hunch a coil, you could fear that Memenda Cosera near. atobiase yeso a empem nkron 9,000 cocoa bags after them ba me say me twetwa ntokuru portals and the some of person my power comrade no ma jim so where they go we go stop say hey, we are all right oh you this software no masal and safi baby enti kam wia nanka no nanso ya ankasa mewu onumu afa ye kaka no sa ka chon se anya se nam ti o ya se me bia before adwene mu ne enye abodie nyansa pemu enhwehwemu research of technology if you say Yanya Kasano, ya bre ye ho ase, we limited our own possession. Ana brunianka, okosko no obape, cheso kona brutira, na mani dibia. So betumi aye. So on to menye. Say ye pe ye mianhwe, ukasa wi a enuni, ukasa wi a enuni, ukasa wi a enuni. Ne ye my Ghana, ama ye Ghana krabe hwe. De mi hwe ni. Enti anonso ma ya ye obi emua akopem bra me ankasa mtumi nane engine ahihye etwamu egu ne mayiyi me oni nya pattern so ho. Na meka afi me ka sa na obi emu ame no on ba kasa sa na obi akọ so man kasa mu ni kaka be nan kasa gina so bi obi aba ho obi na obi ayi madamfo nam sa na tie de a memfa nko fra me makojo enni animu memfa nko fra school for no se ebi a honso ni anye bi so obi anya eni ankasa de sika kakra na ebe wo no de be ye anse nyame ncha de a de edika ani a yenya nkora weenum enu se be ko yie na hwe duane bebrebe a metumi de che na hwe no ma bebrebe a metumi de che se me pa asaka duane nya meton da bi anja fe kakra no anu na me ni Kristo Asafo Christ Reform Church dede kanu na se Yesu ekuo awate community yeguso na me dada de ko jobe kan no se hwe se me de no mani nyina se wonsa sua na ya no meti se de bibia atumi si esi ya no afantakra na se na wo ko anim ente kwa ye ku anim no se ye ku anim se bibiara ye betumi aye ama nipa eho atono na obetumi aye bia no ya gina wa tu ya gina wa tu efise we kakra na mehu se ye betumi aye no obi anso be ye bia no se anya ye no niane ba na mhwehwe mu anu a nam de adwen no foforo no ato ni tirim se ya sakramu me de se ko Johnson sa onu so betumi acheche omu se afi se on fem pie no 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 awabin wo dem dada ansa na opie edi obi anya ne ba sa bi ama no nyomu nya na wo ya on betie na anya de obetie wasamo a on so fa wonimu die no fatete wo ba no a obetie wo no na ka kire ne se ono so onye te se de wotie no no mabua Apostle Safo ane ne ba Nana Akofena na ye pomani ye enti ene de obehu ne yesami metumi agya ma me ba no na wodwudwam kire mu a obi anso de bi tetere ba mpacho uwudu a enye du no nyina ebi a wonya baako nyame amoa mpo a wanye wa wonya bi wode nam ha no no so de nam ha nanso ma wa ba mu se ekoto so obi ba nso ana wo saa nimdeɛ no a yɛ pega na nkoso yɛ mfa no na de ontumi nya no hwɛ sɛ aka ka sɛ onimdeɛ mi de kɔma Asafo on de obɛgye ansa nkɔfo se a wɔgye ahiafo wɔgye dabio nyame ankasa wo sɔre a wo hoahoa no a ɛkɔm ne wo ɛnyɛ nyamesɛm na nkɔfo bi asɛm na ɔbɛka kyerɛw sɛ ɛyɛ sɛ wo hiani wobɛdi hia ɛno mmom wobɛkɔ soro ahemmaa mu sɛ sikani baako ɛkɔ soro ahemmaa mu a anka yoma kamera obɛwura paneɛ tokurom yɛn yɛ kenkane a na wɔn mu atete nsɔ no ne asɔdada no agye ahinim happy are those are receiving the poverty they will heritage the kingdom of God. Hey, I may be bompa receive it no agye na de ahwɛ obo but I say what if you when I dey na onyae aduru bra wose ade nsa we ni adwene ye adwuma ye mfe nsa nhwiebo na opia obi ebisa say jama we Ghanaian ase obi nso na ntɔkɔsi de kuro mu a ne ɛso kɔpata wusi wɔ woka baako mmienu mmiɛnsa na de bi de na ba wuwom na ntɔkɔ na yɛ din nti na woyɛ asra ne a me wa hai woyɛ asra ne no ma me titiri paa yɛ soma mu a na akɔ a nyame bɛyi wa no sɛ gya no yɛ ka bom Africa na bibi man ɛso wɔ mu ka bom mu ɛda na yɛ ne yɛ ti wi ase ɛfa kɔyɛ Frenchfoɔ na fa bɛyɛ wɔn mo ɛka borɔfo ɛyɛ dɛ mo ankasa sɛ mo nim deɛ meyɛ kan no ɔno na me gyegye me sika a me a meka borɔfo no mo a moka borɔfo no me meka sante ne yɛde akɔma wɔn mo na wɔde ayɛ no kurom yie na wɔn mo a wɔn mo ka French no ɛsɛ agorance na wɔn nso so ɛde yɛ wɔn kurom yie mo bɛfa deɛ kɔkɔ eduru afe a mo sɛ yɛyɛ metua $50 billion ama wɔn wei ɛyɛ asɛm so ɛde firi Cameroon hɔ nyinaa ade koi wɔn asɛm na meka nsa no afe bia wɔn tua na sɛ yɛwo yɛfa ahodie ne yɛtumi yɛ nneɛma na anim sɛ wo bɛka me a ɔsoma a mɛsoma a ɛbɛyɛ brɛwo aberanteɛ bi a na ɔwɔ Kumase ɔfita kwara na baa na dampo adu na ɔkɔwuwu a railway si hɔ na sɛ nkɔfo ahunu na ɔmo sa no ɔmo san saa ana ɔmo kɔkyerɛ no ana ɔhome ahada mpo dam na ɔgyina kɔtakora do kɔhwɛ ɔgyina cool damaa ɛnti obi yɛ sɛ kɔga na kɔhwɛ yɛn Africans deɛ aka na wɔde bɛsisi wɔ kɔga na sɛ ɔbɛtumi akɔsisi wɔn a yɛsɛ obi asɔre yɛfrɛ no Apɔso Safo abibi ma nsonoma ana ne mpanimfoɔ no nso aboa no amene ukwa wɔn yɛ wei ɔbɛhwɛ ho a o yɛatwerɛ ho made in Ghana kasa ma yɛ kɔsisisi wei ne mfa nkɔto wɔ bi ade ne mpɛ kuro yɛ ana ɛnti matom me maame bi amanim a matom papa bi mɛnsa nya matom me ho bi me ye bi kra mbeteta de efe na me amedi na dwu de atokodwo Akofena eni san ye ya de mumma ye ni oman yi ho Ghana ho endo obi beto na wo fom a me kan se misi me fie ya metimu on ba na me twa mna no me camera no afɛ the foundation na so for ne to form say me design kakra obi twa mu a me nkotwa the photo mfoni so for brecha so for Messi on ba ya me to ho tiles no so for no just scarf say enti wo nim preach and I'm say man me preach wo de me beka kire wo ne say wo ye nyame ba nyame bo no ma ni nyina no ene ode ma Adam ni Eve eja pade o ma ha me fam me ebio enti wo obi a o mopo o sisi wo nua me ba me ameka na me ye no anu na me ntam de bae anu ma ye bi a anu so ebom ho bae ana me de aba o be jata fraka ya me ka video me ko wiya de anso ko ja salon ka sisi anu a obi ba bitutu se o ko wiya because we nibi and nyame asab no nyanya se ji nyame no nko adi na o ji nyame di a na o nya soro hememu akọ o do fe se o ka cho se emu ani mre na nso no obi ade efrito anu afai onu obi na yadwuma na obu no onu obi na yesi anu ayense na ata so dem abra nyen sakane no ya friend Xmas the say your friend Merry Christmas said the be ni idea ho baji mu obi a wenye bia nim say bronya eye Xmas ya menya tete kwa sa wo twu komu a no chocho ngoma bi ene te sei me ntimi kromu ha na umfiri kromu ha ametem nyame asem entimi wo manam se da bi o ma sa de no ma ba o mu di se yensase no mo sa de si yensase a ese no ana me ade di kan me de therapy aye mu nsuo me ko tete haba de hu no ade we me se mu nse bi no mo ba num bi di gu ha ni nyina ba hye enkum dipa enso ahia de no and your friend say emeda new technology me we nam say ya na emo abawe o wi a na wo san akoto sa adro no wo san ade akogu so no ade awu me ya nya no so me de haba me de hono so odi gusu nya na otewe odi gusu nya anya ohwe wo mo asa omo na so aboa yan wi ne nam aboa ya wi ne nam wi a enku no because ya wi ma sem be say de ya wi no mo say nada do I destroy the image na ya wi ne nam de a o na obako no wuda ho ya wi nam so wi bia no ko se oboa wo nya na abeku na wi mi wi ne sanko bi aba ame web ni atone de petuso wankasa wahye se ohene wanum nu ade no mbeka chem se makola ba ko ebi aba o mafum am se amwe wo mun so mi ho ana mo pese o mefa no mo so hwe meka nse me koda mu aba se madu pa just 10 minutes o mo twa so hu se bibini wotumi pese hu se bibini wonum de mom yenso biye na beba mfaso am ye nyina kakra munyamui na mfa we mfra munumbi omunumbi omudi koguso eni sema mienu mpo ode ya hwe ayin ya kum omu nyina a sankofo bebrebe afuo abi aya no mo ame we ekuno yesa nansa odi guso am abataso me nko anam timi ye na sɛ wenum nyinaa no wo sɛ wontie na abɛkra de a asawara on sɛ yɛabrɛ yɛn ho ase a sɛ yɛnyɛ woyɛ ma menyi wo ni nanso gye me di ɛfi sɛ yɛyɛ ɔman baako ma na mede aku wɔ mu a de bɛsi sɛ nɛ afe wei sɛ mebɛba bio a mebɛyɛ deɛ ɛde pete sɛ bi a wɔfoɔ no nsuo ɛwɔ kyirikyiri a anaa da kyirikyiri a ne ma yɛ na mede abɔ tatato na ɛba a ɛfiri ha ɛkɔpem ha baabi aka akɔwɔ asaseɛ na ɛkɔ na egugu so na egugu so na egugu so ɛkɔduru na botere ma no tɔ ano abɔ ma no ate ɛkɔduru na ɛba n'akyi a sɛdeɛ ma yɛ ka yɛ ano maka kantanka kaa no ɛbɛ n'akyi twɛn ho nkɔdwiri insurance ho wɔde borɔfo ba nso a mɛyɛ no borɔfo na mde ahyɛ mu wode anwona ba a mɛyɛ no anwona wode kasa bia ba a mɛyɛ no mde ahyɛ ɔkaa mu bisa sɛ nnipa bɛ wobɛka gu hɔ kɛkɛ wo na mde afidie akyerɛ kɔhwɛ ɔpɛ nso a mɛba a bɛyɛ me saa enti woba wɔkyi a womia deɛ so a na abobɔ ato a na omia wei so na abobɔ na omia wei so na abobɔ na omia wei so na abobɔ na omia so bi a mepɛ sɛ nhwɛ so a sɛdeɛ bɛtumi afa kaa kɔɛ mu anaasɛ ɛno ansa nkɔgu trata no n'akyi na kɔgu hɔ technology ɛnti momiehu sɛ yɛn ɔmo mfa yɛn kasa no nyɛ hwee a mekora deɛ madi kan dada memfa mo kasa no nyɛ hwee nanso metumi yɛ ne ɛnyɛ yɛmfuo no yie atosodeɛ no yɛbɛtumi ayɛ bebrebe a meame no ɔma no nyinaa yɛde bɛgu so wode gu so a wode hwɛ wɔma ogugu so a no ɔmɔtɛwe ɛnkum nso ɛkum boa na mema yɛ no na obi abɛka kyerɛ me sɛ memfa mmra ne mfa fidie mu nam sɛ sɛ wobɛpɛ obi na ɔto no ntere kɛse a meme nananom naka ɛnyɛ mea o wode ma menyɛ ma nkɔfoɔ na ɛnyɛ yie na nka sɛ memfa mmra na wowu wie a wɔkɔtwerɛ ho na wɔasesa no na ade akɔma kɔsɛ buroni na wɔyɛ bi aba sɛ deɛ yɛ ntoma no yɛ kɛntɛ no bebrebe nkɔfoɔ bi ayɛ yie bi adi abɛsum hɔ yi ana wɔsɛ yɛ mmea ho kwae nti mema sɔre no sɛ mommea nyɛ Ghana yie na ha yaa ne yɛteɛ na ha yaa ne yɛfire sɛ wosi akyi nyɛ daa ɛha na wɔtafrɛ meda mo ase sɛ moaba na afei bɛba no mompani na mohwɛ a nkwaraa no a ɛnim ɛnomanoma yɛ no mfa mmra sa mo na mompa a ɔmbɛpɛ nti yɛnyinaa ni hɔ a ɛbɛyɛ kakra no sɛdeɛ yɛdi Yesu awoda ne yɛdi ne wudaa no Christmas and Easter no ɛbɛyɛ kakra saa na ha bɛyɛ obi ehia deɛ a ɔba abɛtɔ no ha ɔpɛ aduane pa a ɔba abɛtɔ no ha na mo a moboaeɛ ma yɛyɛ nyinaa moaka me ho ne yɛagye dini ne yɛde abɔ ɔman yi ho ban ne yɛtwa mfoni ne yɛde atare hɔ sɛ Nyankopɔn mɛsɛ awiase a yɛdi ne ntwamu da meda mo nyinaa mɔse sɛ yɛto yɛn nsa frɛ mo moantwentwɛn mo na aseɛ na mɔba
Alelele mama, mama la la lelele. Oh shake it for Africa, hey do it for Africa. Mama mama lelele, oh lelele mama, oh shake it for Africa. Oh yeah rise up and stand up for Africa. See the
money, all the future money, and see now, see I get you, no, I see Lali, see I Tandy Mali, they want it, yo, they need it, man, we have it, yes, let the world come and taste this beautiful land, they want it, oh, they need it, yeah, we have it, let the world come and taste this beautiful land now.
To be a part of this continent. Call your sisters and your brothers and your friends. Let's get together, let's hold hands and let us dance. Let's unite and give ourselves another chance. I see the walk out for road, you go see many things, everything, the happy people, the jolly. Oh yeah, now let Africa be good. And in the sun or the rain or the sweet and the pain, we still they get together. Because let Africa be good. Nelson Mandela, Lupita Nyong'o, oh Desmond Tutu, African migrants, oh Barack Obama, Kwame Nkrumah, all my freedom fighters.
You know what time it is? Let's go, come on. Africa stand up, everybody move, make a see your hands up. We came a long way, so now we can't stop. Free for life, we're taking off the handcuff. We came to spread love through the sea breeze. Natural, Mama Africa, we need peace. Home sweet home, everybody for feel free. Check my people and check the beauty. Me my duty, we're trying to make it a better place for us. And I believe it's gonna happen in God we trust. Straight from the bottom all the way up to top. I prophesy, it shall come to pass. Amen. From dust to grass, from grass to grace. But it's left to us to make it happen on a daily basis. Back to back, Africa stand for peace. Let's face the fact.
Asante nyerere baba, tunajivunia upendo wetu na amani, tena pia Mugabe bendera baba, tunajivunia upendo wetu na amani, tumejali mengi, tena mengi, majengo melema mbuga Afrika yetu, tazama mengi, tena mengi, mito melema mbuga Afrika yetu.
KANTANKA Ghana Tech Expo 2021 is now officially closed. KANTANKA Ghana Tech Expo 2021. Yes, say, Mama Asori Pennyfo ne Omoa, Yeton Safre Omo, Impie and Sanamo Atwaso. A face so kind of shed nose mask, Nippy COVID-19 is she naso. Yeda was say, so by, ye she him say, ye be who a fear air by you. Cause say ye be share be no, ye mamuni na afrishiampa.
tunataka kuambia ulimwengu. Africa, #1 resources in our land. We never slack, we never lack. I'm so proud to be black. Africa, #1 resources in our land. We never slack, we never lack. I'm so proud to be black. We've raised the flag high. Young compassion, it's our time. Africans should be top tier. We the manifest and it's so loud. Yo, oh yo, young come bump. Some Joe and in the pump. And we stand so high and we stand so firm.
Okay, this is my first time going to the first ever exhibition, and then I can say it's the best ever. Apostle Dr. Emeritus Asafo has a future for Ghana. Help and support each other. We shouldn't discourage anybody, even if it's let's say a dust that the person can use to make, even if it's a pot. We should support each other so that Ghana can reach as far as he wanted us to reach. Thank you all. Thank Apostle Dr. Kwadwo Safo and Ohene Kwadwo Safo Akofena for bringing us this far. We thank you all.
Okay, so the tech show has been one amazing one, and then this year, being involving other people to showcase whatever they can do is one thing that is difficult to see around when it comes to people. But I think that this is the beginning of a new era where new people or people with different ideas are going to be coming on board. And then I like the fact that the cars that were exhibited, especially the Kantanka Ghana was basically to tackle humanity and protect people who protect us. So I think in general it's a good one. We should keep it up and then bring more ideas and more people on board.
So my name is Nana Kwadwo. I'm from Central Region. This year tech show has been missed because looking at the things, at first it used to be Kantanka Tech Show, but now it is Kantanka Expo. And it is not for only the Kristo Asafo or not only for Ghana, it is worldwide. So we invited many people. In fact, I've really enjoyed the program. You see things people are bringing and the things that Kantanka himself have also made. In fact, it's really appreciated and it is his. So we will help that next time everybody will come around to witness such a great thing. Our body is black, as you have been saying, but our minds is not black. So we have to always cope, come together, and help the dreams of Kantanka to be achieved.
Culture. When will we rise? The time is now. Kimbia haraka. Run fast. Naga Nasara. Nasara, Africa yangu. Healers of the earth, let's come together. Nasara, Africa yangu. Keepers of the earth, arise and take possession. It is time to heal. It is time to build. We can do this. Yes, we can. Africa ubunye.
Tunataka kuambia ulimwengu.
Africa unite.
Tunataka kuambia ulimwengu. 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 Tunataka kuambia ulimwengu.